I'm going to tell you about a recent experience that I had that made me realise why I still make YouTube videos. And then I'm going to show you how and why you too should be making YouTube videos, especially if you're thinking to yourself, am I too old to be doing YouTube? So yes, indeed, as the title suggested, I did turn 53 the other week. And yes, I really do still enjoy making YouTube videos. I might not like editing the videos so much, but making them is fun. And the other week, I received another reminder of why persisting with these kind of things is a great idea. See, I received an email from somebody, and it stopped me in my tracks, and I'll admit that it even brought a bit of a lump to my throat. Now, I'll read the email to you, but I'm not going to divulge his details because that's personal. Hi, Neil. I found your video on YouTube about the visit to the old Reims circuit. I've been looking through videos of northern France, as that is a place that I'm going to visit. This will be my first trip abroad by myself. My wife passed away from cancer 18 months ago, and we visited the Reims circuit 35 years ago. I've never travelled alone. I've been quite nervous about travelling by myself abroad, but I've watched your videos and think I'm a complete wuss. I have no disabilities, just anxieties. Your confidence and enthusiasm have made me realise I can do this. There is so much rubbish on YouTube, but your content is excellent. I have subscribed. I promise that's in the email. I haven't just read that out. I'll show it. Apologies for the shortness of emotion or content. I'm told it's typical of me. Thank you for the inspiration. It means a lot. Now, I sent this reply, and if you're watching this video, I really hope you got it. It may be sat in your junk mailbox if you haven't seen it yet. Thank you so much for your amazing message. Firstly, I'm so sorry for your loss. Secondly, I've had my disabilities since birth, so I've known no different. Anxiety can arrive at any time in our lives, so don't for 1 minute think of yourself as a wuss. Just by planning to make a solo trip into France proves you're no wuss. You have to work through these things at your own pace. Any step forward is progression. You're getting there. Grab that opportunity with both hands and make new memories. I know that each time I think of a trip I've taken, the people I've met, or photos that I've made, it buoys me and makes me realise how lucky I've been. Disabilities are nothing in comparison to what we're capable of. I wish you every success in your adventure. Now, it's always lovely to get nice comments and likes on videos, and even better if there's a subscriber, hint, hint. But that one email, wow, that was everything. And that's why, as a 50-something photographer, that's why I make these videos, because if it helps one person overcome something that's been holding them back, or to better themselves, or just to inject a piece of creativity or fun into their lives from my photography and micro-adventure videos, then it's all worthwhile. So you see, if you're still wondering to yourself, should you make a YouTube video? What's the point? What can I offer the world? Well, the answer is you. Only you have lived your life, and only you have gained the skills and experience throughout that lifetime. If your skills and experience could help one person, it could help 10 people, it could help 100 people, it could help 1 million people. And that's the thing about YouTube. As long as you don't upload videos that are specifically dated, and what I mean by that is you don't upload videos about football match reviews from the 7th of September 2024, well then your videos will be what they call evergreen, which means they will still be relevant to somebody wanting to know about your skills and knowledge in next week, next month, next year, 10 years time. So what about topics or niches? Well, what are you experienced or knowledgeable about? You don't have to be a qualified expert in something, but if you've got lots of personal experience in a specific topic, that could mean the world to somebody who doesn't have it. Do you, for instance, have all Granny's old secret baking recipes? Maybe you know how to make the world's best apple pie, or maybe you know how to make the best shortbread in the world. Or maybe you're great at interior decorating and you can explain to somebody who's moved into their first place the easiest and tidiest way to decorate a whole room. If you're really good at finance or tech, then you could probably make a very good career out of YouTube if you can explain your skills in a way that's easy to understand and easy to duplicate. Maybe you're a great photographer that can explain and show photography in a way better than I and many others attempt to do. Because that's the thing about YouTube. Just because other people are uploading videos about the same subject doesn't mean to say that you shouldn't, because your delivery, your style, and the way you explain things could be exactly the thing that other people are looking for. And yes, if you've got those skills and knowledge and can deliver them in a way that people need, want, and enjoy, then yeah, it's entirely possible for you to make a living from your videos. People and businesses will pay you to impart your knowledge to them. How cool would that be? But let's not get ahead of ourselves, because first of all, you need to be brave enough to put yourself out there and actually record something. And don't worry, because your first video, heck, potentially your first 10 videos may be awful. If you saw my first video that thankfully I think I've deleted now, it was shocking. It was so bad, so cringeworthy that, yeah, I believe I actually deleted it. But I don't mind being sat here in front of the camera now. I don't mind the fact that there are people over here walking their dogs and playing catch with them and stuff, because I've grown. Personally, I've grown making these videos. I don't mind showing a bit more of my character nowadays, whereas before I was really staid and looked, well, actually, but the biggest thing I used to find was I was actually looking at the little screen next to the lens. Rather than talking to you like I do nowadays, I would catch myself looking at the little camera screen, the video screen next to that lens. And so it'd look as though I'm not actually talking to you, I'm talking to somebody sat behind the camera somewhere. So don't worry, because nobody creates a masterpiece in their first attempt. As long as you attempt to get better with each video, then again, you're making progress. But Neil, you're a photographer, you're thinking to yourself. You've probably got loads of expensive equipment to make these videos with. Well, yeah, I've got some equipment, but most of my photography equipment is for stills photography. What you actually need to create YouTube videos to an acceptable standard, you've probably got in your hand or in your pocket at this very moment. Your phone is more than capable of making videos to a standard acceptable for YouTube. Now, if you invested in a compatible microphone maybe on top of that, then you've got everything you need. After that, once you've recorded something, you just need to learn how to edit it and upload it. And guess where you're going to learn to do that? On YouTube, because there are hundreds of people out there who have the skills that are willing to teach you how to do that for free. So I'm Neil, I'm 53, and I love making YouTube videos. And now, for free, you've got all the motivation and you know where to get all the skills you need to create your own corner of YouTube. And that's the thing about YouTube. As long as you don't